You are the reason why I started the Business of Dance podcast.
I knew you were a natural. I knew it would work beautifully for you.
I'm here to also see Janet Jackson. I'm so excited.
So we're going to take it back a little bit tonight?
We're going to take it all kinds of places in a big medley, you'll see.
So when's the wedding? I'm just kidding.
I'm excited to talk to Robbie Blue because I think he's the most exciting thing I've seen in a long time.
America's favorite choreographer. Let's talk about the VMAs. What inspired that creation?
We really love this villainous Medusa character for Tate, this scorned woman.
You know, Janet Jackson's here and her dancers.
No big deal.
No big deal.
I actually was a dancer at the after party for one of the premieres for Cheetah. I don't know if it was number 1, number 2.
Number 3, when we were in India. Oh, that was such a fun party. Oh my God.
At the Roosevelt.
She was one of my dancers on TV.
Over 17 seasons, we'd see 1,300 dancers a day, 3 days a week.
I've always been so grateful for our friendship because she understands me. I'm so grateful for her.
I'm so thrilled to be acknowledged for doing something that I love.
They call me the Diva Whisperer because I've worked with Barbara Streisand, Bette Midler, Ricky Martin, Bernadette Peters.
This life is so beautiful, and it's these moments that are so precious.
If you want to feel good about yourself, give to others.
Always lead with love because that goes such a long way. It drives everything.
Everyone's happy about the dance.
So what are you most excited about for tonight?
Oh my gosh, seeing how much money is raised for DAC.
Welcome to the Business of Dance podcast, where you'll learn what it takes to create your dream professional dance career.
Join us as we dive into the insights and experiences of the world's top dance industry professionals, including dancers, choreographers, agents, casting directors, educators, and other dance industry experts.
We explore a diverse range of topics, from personal development and mental skills to audition techniques, creating meaningful industry connections, social media marketing, seeking out dance agents and casting opportunities, on-the-job etiquette, talent unions, pitching to the media, health, finances, and so much more.
Here is your host, Menina Fortunato.
Hi, Menina Fortunato at the Gala of the Stars at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, where we will be honoring all the greatest in dance and raising funds for Dancers Against Cancer. And I'm super excited for all the amazing guests that we'll be interviewing on the red carpet. And a special shout out to our Business of Dance mentees who will be performing in the opening number choreographed by JoJo Siwa. I am with the one and only Debbie Gibson.
Hi.
You were a huge part of my childhood. Electric Youth. I remember dancing to that. I actually just watched the music video last week for good old time's sake.
You might see a little piece of it tonight.
Because you're receiving an award and you're performing. So we're gonna go take it back a little bit tonight.
We're going to take it all kinds of places in a big medley, you'll see. You'll see, you'll be surprised.
I love that. Now, what are you working on these days, or anything you want to share or plug?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I have been touring on my album, The Body Remembers, for the last 3 years, and my holiday album, Winterlicious, and my memoir just came out 6 weeks ago.
Congrats.
Thank you. So it has been an unbelievable time, and the response has been so warm and welcoming, and I kind of have the same zest for life and for my career than I did when I was a teenager, and it's amazing.
I love that. Now, we have a lot of aspiring professional dancers who watch. Any advice that you would give young performers today on the business side of entertainment?
I mean, listen, I want to say you are your business in the sense that you need to make yourself invaluable. So my first tip as someone who hires dancers and who has hired dancers for 40 years.
It's amazing.
Is be the first to arrive. Know your steps inside out. Bring something unique and original and extra to what you're doing, and make yourself irreplaceable and invaluable. And I think that you do have to honor the fact that when you're starting out, you're working your way up, and then there comes a certain point where you set the value for yourself. So I think that also, again, as an employer and as an artist, I'm on both sides of it. Yep. Everybody has to feel good about the fee being offered, the deal, right? And so I think you get to speak up, you get to set your parameters, your boundaries, and have the goods to back it up. That's my advice.
I love that. Well, congratulations tonight. Congratulations on your career, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm with JoJo Siwa and her boyfriend Christopher. Congrats. So when's the wedding? I'm just kidding. My question is, what are you most excited about for tonight?
Oh my gosh, seeing how much money is raised for DAC and the paddle race.
Yeah, I hear a lot about the paddle race. So I'm looking forward to the paddle race. I don't really know what it is, to be honest.
Tuned.
But
You're gonna love it.
I don't know what's to come at all, because obviously I've not been to one of these before. But I'm looking forward to, obviously, seeing how much money's raised, but also the dance that you put together.
The DAC icons.
Come
I'm
on.
so excited to see
80 dancers.
Let's go.
Incredible.
We got to go watch it now. So
Yes,
let's go.
it's literally on in 6 minutes. Let's roll.
Thanks, guys.
I'm with Abby Lee Miller for the second night in a row. It's always great to see you. And apparently we got the same memo again with Sparkles.
Of course.
Gotta have sequins.
Of course. We're dancers. Yes.
Of course. So what are you most excited about for tonight? Any performance or...
Besides seeing you, it would be, Janet Jackson's here and her dancers. And
no big deal.
What?
No big deal.
No big deal. But Liza Minnelli's here again. She was here last year.
Yes.
She's back, and I heard Kenny Ortega is in the building, so we'll see.
Amazing. I love that. And what have you been working on lately? I know you've been teaching a lot, but you have a show as well.
Yeah, I have a show called Abby Lee Dance With Me. Yep. It's little kids. It was the show that we planned to do at the network coming into season 9. So we're doing a one-off competition show. Then once we got all the kids in episode 12, we would have them compete again, and then in 13 pick the team. So that it would be a more natural evolution of finding the team rather than, there's an audition in LA and we're going to find a new team.
Amazing. Well, one of my mentees, Maya Joyce, was on it, and I was...
She's stunning.
Now, you have mentored many dancers. I'm also mentoring dancers. I know you have shared your advice last year, and I've heard it again on the carpet. But what other advice, aside from getting a good attorney and a good accountant and checking their work?
I think kids today, they don't get it that it's a picture and a look. And they come into places with sweatpants and leggings and one shoe and all this BS. And you can't do that. You need to be together. You need to be pulled together. You need to be hair, makeup, this, that, everything, all the time. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know who you're going to meet. And my kids really were in New York City for Broadway. So the restaurants, the bars, the hair salon, next to you was A.C. Ciola choreographing Footloose, or Chris Catelli choreographing everything, Death Becomes Her right now on Broadway. My student is the resident director and choreographer of Death Becomes Her, right? So how did he meet Chris? At a Dance Masters event, back in the day, in a tuxedo. You shake hands, and I did that for my kids. I took them with me. I put them here, and I said, stand here. So-and-so's going to come through that door. Stick your hand out and introduce yourself. And they did, and they learned those things. And kids today, they don't understand that the choreographer and the team and the producers are here, and you're here. You need to get in that section. You need to be there, and you need to be better than all the other people down here.
Well, anyways, it's so great to see you again tonight. Have a beautiful night, and until next time. I'm with Robbie Blue, who is the recipient tonight of America's Favorite Choreographer. Well, I have to agree. I mentor dancers, and you are one of their faves right now, especially with your work with Tate McRae. Let's talk about the VMAs. What inspired that creation?
Yeah, we really loved kind of this villainous Medusa character for Tate, this scorned woman, kind of, touching on the media, perceiving her a certain way, and that turning her kind of into this sensual villain character. So from there, I was like, it seems pretty obvious, sand and snakes, because we're giving.
Yeah, so obvious.
It's Medusa. I'm like, what's hotter than a sand pit and some girls dancing like snakes? But that is what kind of sparked the entire movement of our snake section and our snake pit choreo. Was just the idea that they were almost like her sister snakes off her shoulder, and we incorporated all of the boys as statues that she was freezing, and that's just kind of how we told the story. Yeah.
Well, that was a moment at the VMAs. Even I was watching going, oh, I didn't even know who you were at the time. I was like, who choreographed that? The sand is special. That sand moment to me is everything, and the dream to be able to work with someone like Tate because she is a dancer.
Yeah, I mean,
it's and not every artist is a dancer.
Totally. And for this concept to be like so kind of contortion heavy and snake like, it just felt like it was a dream working with her for this.
And how did you work with, how did you actually get the gig or to actually start working with Tate? Because she's had several choreographers in the past. So how did you weasel your way in?
Yeah, I actually did a one-off random music video with Tate in 2018 when I first started choreographing. And that's when I met Tate. But we kind of circled back around after I did the Dochi Grammy performance. Her team and her saw that performance, and we kind of just came back together naturally for a music video. And then we were like, oh, we love each other. This is amazing. And we kept going. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask a question, I think, on behalf of my Business of Dance mentees who aspire to work with you and dance with Tate. What do you look for in a dancer? What is the secret sauce?
Totally. I think this is with anything, but especially with Tate. I'm looking for strong dancers that have a serious technical background, but can also hit very hard. So I think the two things are technique and attack. Those are what looks the best off her shoulder. That's specific to Tate, but honestly, that is for any of my work. I love a technical dancer with a technical base that can still hit a really nasty attack. So, yeah.
I love that. Now, what does this award mean to you? Being honored in this is your first time here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Are you a bit overwhelmed by the who's who of dance?
I am. This is my first time here, and I'm definitely showing it. But no, this is incredible. America's favorite America's favorite choreographer. That's wild. That's crazy.
It's amazing, and you're so young, and to be able to achieve this already is incredible. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, and congratulations.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I am with the one and only Allison Holker, who is presenting a very special award tonight. Would you like to share what that is?
Yeah, we're going to be sharing the Stephen Twitch Boss Legacy of Hope Award tonight, and the recipient of the award is just a stunning individual, so beautiful, making a huge impact in the dance community, like Stephen Twitch Boss did in his life. And so, to me, I've been giving this away for about 3 years now, and it's really near and dear to my heart. Just because we want to celebrate dance and showcase someone that's really making an impact and just showing their love of dance with their beauty and their light and their love.
Well, I saw her dance last night, and she is stunning. She was actually sitting next to me at the table.
Okay.
Beautiful soul, beautiful dancer as well. Now, I know you've been working on a lot of projects these days. I've seen you on different podcasts with Jamie Kern-Lima, and I read your book, because this time last year you were talking about the book coming out, and your podcast with your daughter. What are you most excited or proud of from the past year since I've seen you last?
Oh, honestly, I just love seeing my children thrive. So my daughter and I having a podcast together was just so special to us as a way for us to open up, but we've always been close. It was just a fun way to show other people how we communicate, the way we communicate, the open kind of dialogue that we're willing to have with each other. So that is something that's really, really special to me, that I know that we can always look back on together and just share in those moments, because at least we got to have these times together, and we've experienced a lot together, highs and the lows, and to be able to look back and treasure these moments and the kind of conversations we get to have, and we'll always have that footage, is something that really means a lot to both of us.
I love that. I actually saw her at Disneyland California Adventure. Oh, did you? This past summer. And I was like, wait, she's tall.
She's tall and she's stunning.
And very well spoken.
Thank you.
For her age.
She holds herself extremely well. She's she just is very observant and aware of people. She sees them, so she knows how to approach people, not because she's skilled and calculated it, but she really sees them.
I love that. Now, we have aspiring professional dancers that watch, and you were once a young dancer with big dreams. What would you say is the best advice when it comes to the business side of dance that you wish you knew back then that you know now?
I think when it comes to the business side is, first off, stay busy. Sometimes people get lost of when they move to LA or New York for the first time and in a party scene, don't avoid all that. Get to work, train hard, get to know the people you got to get to know, and just keep motivating yourself, and also create a vision for yourself. Put together a 10 or 15 year plan. Sometimes people are just worried about that next audition, and they're just worried about the next day. It's no, put a plan together, make a vision board, and see you succeeding in the way that you want to.
I love that you say vision board because that's the first assignment our Business of Dance mentees do is a vision board and goal setting.
Yeah, goal setting is huge to me. Vision boarding is huge to me. It always has been, and it still is to this day. I make my kids do it. So I just believe that like whoever you want to be, you can reinvent yourself as many times as you need to, and reach out to the people that you need to reach out to. You know, I've had so much incredible support from people I look up to, and if I've ever needed advice or needed to get help, I've always reached out to them, and they've always helped me. So I think sometimes people get scared to reach out, but like, no, ask those tough questions, and people will come to you with answers.
I love that. Well, it was great to see you again. Congratulations on all that you're doing, and have a beautiful night.
Thank you. You
Yay.
too.
I'm with Julie McDonald, who is going to be the recipient of the Trailblazer Award. What does this award mean to you?
I'm so thrilled to be acknowledged for doing something that I love. You know, you don't set out to trailblaze, you just set out to do something with your life, which is what I did. And I followed my passion, and apparently it blazed a trail for everybody else, for a lot of other people.
Well, for those that don't know, she is the very first dance agent and really, truly have carved the way for all of us to be able to do what we do. And I've been a part of, she's also the owner of MSA, and I've been a part of the family since 2003, so 23 out of the 25 years.
Time, we really appreciate you too.
Thank
You've
you.
done amazing things with your life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, most of our viewers are aspiring professional dancers. You have helped many dancers with their careers. What advice would you give when it comes to the business side of dance?
Well, it's very important to understand that you are in a business. And so what does that mean? You know, actually, it would probably be really advantageous to actually take some classes in how to manage your money, what to do with your money besides spend it. You know, it's important to realize that you are creating a business that is you. And so how do you do that? It's an ongoing exploration. There's not an answer, but it is, as you know, it takes time. And you just hope that you grow every day and that you don't repeat your mistakes over and over again. And if you do that, you're going to be on the right road.
I love that. Well, I'm so happy to be here to see you receive your flowers tonight. No one more deserving than you for this. And I can't wait to see you on that stage and give your acceptance speech.
Thank you. Thank you. Yikes.
I'm with Vincent Paterson, legendary dancer, choreographer, actor, director, wearing many hats. And it's so good to see you in the flesh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a joy to be here.
And I have a fun fact to share.
Okay.
You are the reason why I started the Business of Dance podcast.
Oh.
No, seriously, because you were the first. Oh gosh, I'm getting After 3 years ago, he was one of my first guests for the Business of Dance mentorship program.
That's right.
And after the interview, you were like, is this going to be a podcast? And I said, no. And you're like, well, it should be.
I told you it should be, and I'm so glad you took my advice.
Yeah, and then I heard it again from someone else, and I was like, okay, maybe there's something to this podcast.
Absolutely.
I didn't even know a thing about podcasting. That was 3 years ago.
And now look at
now
you.
I'm on the red carpet, the only dance media, seriously. So thank you for planting that seed.
Oh, no, you're brilliant, and I knew you were a natural. I knew it would work beautifully for you, and it has, and I'm so glad.
Thank you.
So glad.
Now, any exciting projects that you're working on that you want to share?
Well, I can't share. I'm pitching a couple of wonderful things at NBC and CBS, and I've got a huge musical to direct in Europe, and an original, and yeah, things are good. Things are really good.
Congratulations. And what are you most excited about for tonight?
Well, I'm going to present to my dear friend Julie McDonald, so I'm so happy
I
to
cannot
be
wait
here.
To see that
and
moment.
yeah, me too.
Amazing.
She's so deserving of this, and
absolutely.
She's kind of trailblazed for all of us.
Yeah,
opened so many doors and just changed the industry by being the first person to
be an agent.
Be an agent to represent dancers and choreographers.
Yeah, choreographers.
Too. Yeah, and directors now.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Well, it's a pleasure to see you.
Thank
and
you,
have a beautiful
my love.
night.
Thank you, honey. I'd like a hug. Thank you, sweetheart. You look beautiful.
I'm with Sabrina Bryan, who many of you know as one of the Cheetah Girls. You're my generation, and I have a fun fact. I actually was a dancer at the after party for one of the premieres for Cheetah. I don't know if it was number 1, number 2. What was the Arabian one?
Number 3, when we were in India.
Yes.
Oh, that was such a fun party. Oh my God.
At the Roosevelt.
Yes, for sure. Oh, that was so fun. And I remember all of your guys' costumes were just like, took us right back to India. It was gorgeous.
Amazing. So what are you doing lately these days?
Wow. Lots of dancing always. I've been actually coaching coaching dancers for 20 years. All throughout the time I was a Cheetah Girl. Yes. Now my little one is actually 5 years old, and she's starting her second season as a competitive dancer, which I know is so crazy, but it is so fun on the side of a mom. I love it. I am doing a podcast called Magical Rewind on iHeart, where we rewatch all of the Disney Channel original movies, which is so fun to go through and watch movies like The Cheetah Girls, High School Musical, but also get the Brinks out there, you know, the Smart Houses, all the great movies that the channels put out. But I recently also have just launched my own dance line. It's called Sabri Dance, or Sabri Official Dance, and it's so amazing. I love it because I have been working with dancers for so long. Dance has been my life. Activewear has been something I've worn for years and years, obviously. And I love it because we've got a special nice grip detail onto the ankle that helps dancers control their extensions, get a little bit more consistency, and a lot more just it really encourages them to get that whatever technical trick they've got going, get it nice and solid. So I really love it because it's dancewear that actually helps dancers versus it just being cute. And it is very cute, but it definitely has a really good, nice niche to it.
I love that. I didn't realize you were so involved in dance, and now a dance mom, and I also have a 5-year-old.
Yes, it's the best. I love it. I swear dancing has been so amazing. And of course, I was hopeful that she'd love to dance, but I was fine with it not happening, right? That would be okay, but luckily she does love it. So I really scored on that, and she's got gorgeous extensions, gorgeous feet, stuff I did not actually even have. I was more of a hip hop dancer. So I'm really it's so fun to watch her on stage. Nerve-wracking.
I know the feeling. My 10-year-old is performing tonight, so I'm a dance mom tonight too.
Yes, it's so crazy how much fun it is, but also like the nerves are like, it's harder for me because I can't control what she does out there, right? It's like you just got to let go and let God. And it's just like, you know, she's loving it. And that's my favorite part, is that she loves to dance. She loves to move. She loves gymnastics. So she just makes me really proud.
Well, the next generation coming from you, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And now, what are you most excited about for tonight?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. The glitz and the glam already is just so fun. I've watched so many performances from what happened last night at the Industry Awards, and I can't wait. This is my first time being to this event, so I'm ready for it all.
Well, we've got some big heavy hitters here tonight, so it's definitely going to be a fun night. And being that you are a dancer, a dance mom now, and a dance educator, what advice would you give young aspiring professional dancers when it comes to the business side?
Wow. Perfect your craft. Take as many classes from as many teachers as you can. Obviously you'll find a style that you really love, but don't let that sit and only be that style, because you just never know. If you're trying to be in the industry as a dancer, you are going to get all kinds of things thrown at you. So you just want to be really prepared, but also take in every job, whether it's a little job or a huge job. Take it in, because we are so blessed to be able to do the things that we know how to do with our bodies as entertainers. And I just think that whether it's a giant show and you're on stage next to Taylor Swift, or you're doing, a show just for your studio, take it all in, because anything can happen, and sometimes your dance career is shorter than what you assume it will be. But regardless, just soak it in, because we're lucky. We're lucky to be dancers. That is for sure.
Or not. I mean, you're still dancing. You were on Dancing with the Stars. You're still, once a dancer, always a dancer.
It's true. Yes, of course. We love the dance parties at the house. We love it.
Well, it was so great to officially meet you. Have a beautiful night.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
I'm with Autumn Miller and Sophia Lucia, who were matching dresses last night, but apparently you didn't get the memo tonight.
I didn't get the memo tonight.
First time in forever.
Yeah.
Well, last night was really special. It was really special to see you honor your friend, and you guys go way back. What does your friendship mean to both of you?
I mean, our friendship goes way back from all the solos that we have ever done together. I think it's just really fun to find a true friend in a lot of competition. You know, this world isn't really anything easy, and we really did find true friendship inside and outside of the studio, so I just love her dearly.
I think our friendship is special in so many different ways. I think it's especially our time like at the start of social media when everyone was just constantly comparing us to each other, and we were always neck and neck at competition, and I think that it could have been so sour, but we were just so supportive of each other, and that's really special, and that doesn't happen often, and so I've always been so grateful for our friendship because she understands me, and we've been through the same things, and I know that there's probably not really maybe very few that understand me the way that she does.
Yeah. We truly pushed each other, I feel like, in every way, which is really rare. And just like you said, from everything, no matter if we both won, no matter if she beat me or I beat her, we literally truly just went hand in hand no matter what we did. And even in all those convention rooms, we stood next to each other, and just truly, I'm so grateful for her.
Totally. And like when we'd have a job with each other, it'd be like the best ever. Like we did Shake It Up, we did Shake It Up with each other, and we didn't know. We showed up that day and we were like, yes.
We did tie a shoe. We learned how to tie our shoe on Shake It Up.
And it was like the best, you know what I mean? So like the world is dance world is so small, and it was just always amazing.
Now, last night you were talking about the woman that you hope to become. Who is that woman? What would you like to see in your future?
That is the craziest question you could have asked me. I think I have really big goals for myself in my career, and I was talking to Robert Greene a little bit about this, where I feel like I've had a breakthrough as a child, but I don't know if I've had it as an adult yet in the way that I want it. Other people maybe disagree with that, but like in my mind and in my level of like achievements and success of what I want to do, I feel like I haven't had that yet, and I feel like I'm on the cusp of doing it. I just don't feel like I've had that like moment quite yet, and so I hope to be kind, and I hope to be genuine, and I also hope to do, you know, bigger jobs that I've always wanted. I want to check off some things on my bucket list. I don't want to say them out loud.
You want to put it on the universe?
I am doing it in my own capacity, and my own little shelf. But yeah, I think I just, when I got presented that award, or like they said that, I was like, interesting. Like I just don't feel like that yet, and so to be recognized like that was awesome. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure that people knew where I stood with that. So
I love that. Now, what about your future? Anything that you have not done yet that you would like to see in your future?
You know, it's a crazy journey. Like you said, I feel like we're growing and becoming something different every single day, and I've accomplished a lot of goals recently in my dance career that I never actually thought I would. I would never think I would be touring with an artist and dancing for some of the biggest people, but it's been really special, and I think I just want to tap into maybe more of what taking it back to what I truly love, more of that contemporary and lyrical, like our true traditional days, and finding maybe an artist that is more on the contemporary side and being able to really show off all of that training that we have done, all that technique and lyrical style. I think right now I've been doing so many pop and hip hop and things, which is awesome too. But I think getting back to that, or honestly, I would love to do a movie or a TV show, just a few of those things. But honestly, I'm so grateful for this year, or the past couple of years. I really feel for me that I broke out in a way for the dance industry that I didn't know that I was going to reach at one point, and I think everyone's journey is so different and so special, so I think it's really cool to be proud of yourself for every journey that you step onto, because one day you think you're going to do something and then the next day it turned into completely something different. And just like we said, like she said that she's broken out maybe when she was a kid or other ways, and I think that's what's really special is we have little breakouts every single day that we should be proud of, and then just go from there and see what happens in the rest of that future.
Well, I love that. Well, I've seen both of you grow up from afar, and it's beautiful to see you both in your element. I look forward to your futures, and always great to see you both.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'm with Michelle Webb, who is one of the board members for DAC. I saw you on stage tonight, and what you shared with was your husband.
My husband.
Was very special, and how you also presented Dr.
Carlfeld.
Dr. Carlfeld, yes.
Our newest board member.
I heard.
Yes.
Is he here tonight?
He is here tonight.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. I was really impressed with the fact that you bring on somebody that's a naturopath.
Me too.
How did that come about? I'm
well,
really curious.
I have known him since he was a teenager. And he was actually learning from his mentor, who was my doctor at the time. And then he passed away, and he got his degrees, and we've been friends for, I'm going to say, probably close to 40 years.
Wow.
So he's actually my personal naturopath in Idaho. He was in California, and I saw him in California, and we both ended up moving to Idaho.
Amazing.
And so when, of course, it's always been a part of my life, natural health care. And when Eric developed cancer, of course, the first thing we went to the oncologist, and I'm like, you're going to see Dr. Carlfeld, who is an expert in the field, treating thousands and thousands of cancer patients with different kinds of treatments. And it was probably even before Eric had cancer that I said to Rick, we need to bring Dr. Carlfeld on our board, because my passion is it's not only giving to this cancer community, but my passion and inspiration is to educate, to provide additional resources to people so that they know what they can do. They may still go through chemotherapy, but what can they do from a natural level to support their bodies so that they can handle the chemotherapy? So I'm passionate about education in the health field and people knowing that they have alternatives and additional resources.
Well, as a natural health advocate myself, I was so happy to see that yesterday, because
I'm excited.
It's not a topic that's talked about in the cancer topic, and I know that's controversial for some people, but I am fully behind that, and I was really excited to see that you guys have welcomed him on the board, and I have you to thank. I didn't realize you're the reason. You're the reason why he's with the board. So that's amazing.
Yes, and he is very excited and extremely appreciative to be part of the team, and we're looking forward to awesome things that we can do together.
I love that. Now, tonight is a beautiful night.
It is.
What are you most excited about?
I'm most excited about the fundraising. Of course, I love the live auction and getting the energy in the room and people giving from their hearts, because, as I said in another interview, if you want to feel good about yourself, give to others. So I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to say it's just filled with energy and the good feelings that it creates, and knowing that you have helped someone in need. And, and again, I felt that with Eric, Dancers Against Cancer, and their ability to help him seek out this alternative treatment was so meaningful to us. And so it was a payback, right, for the years of giving, and then being able to be a recipient of that. What you give, you get back in tenfold.
I totally agree with that. And it is fun. I love the live auction. I was there last year, and you guys bring on a professional. It's like, and for 500, and for 1,000.
I know. Don't you
he
love to
speaks
listen
so
to them?
fast.
They are incredible.
But it was really magical last year to see just the numbers kept climbing and climbing. Is there an intended goal for tonight for the fundraising?
I think we just want to top last year.
And which was
I'm
it
making
like
that up. I think we did over $500,000.
Yeah, and last night we raised 200.
Over 200, just over 200.
Okay, so I think we can do it.
Something like that.
Tonight's more glamorous nights and some new faces. So hopefully we can hit that goal and surpass it.
Okay.
Well, amazing. It's a pleasure meeting you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
I'm with Danielle Sten Guillermo with husband and wife team Lance Guillermo. Also, you guys are choreographers together and business owners together, life partners, business partners. Any exciting things happening for both of you these days?
Well, we've been working on a television show called Will Trent, which we were just Emmy nominated for.
Congrats.
Thank you. Very exciting. Kiss of the Spider Woman just came out, and I got to work with Christopher Scott on that. So that was very exciting. And then we have our studio that we are business partners with Christopher, and we get to educate the next generation of artists and dreamers is. And for us, that is really what holds our heart and what keeps us going. All of the industry stuff that we get to do is such a blessing, but to be able to go back to the home, to the foundation of the industry is it's the biggest blessing for us.
Well, congratulations. And what's the name of your studio? Give it a little shout out. And where is it located?
Shout out to Ragebox back in Baltimore.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. Now, you guys are both presenting an award
We are.
to a very special choreographer, Christopher Scott. First of all, I'd love to know the relationship of how you guys even became friends and worked together and collaborated together. Is there a backstory we should know about?
Oh, how much time do we have?
Yeah.
The short version.
Yeah, 20 years of backstory, to be honest. I mean, Chris and Lance, they met each other here in LA and lived together. And
Your roommates.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 5 people in a 2-bedroom. You know how
So Chris got the boot and got replaced by you.
Yeah, he did. You're right.
Pretty much. He's a little,
Sorry,
he's
Chris.
a little jealous about that, but he tells us all the time. But
And then we were there for his first movie, Lemonade Mouth.
Yep.
We did Teen Beach together, and then from that point on, to see him blossom as a creative was it was so special, and to be there to support him, to work with him, and he's mentored us as well in such an incredible way. He's helped pave the way for us to have our own creative voice.
and not only us, like so many dancers and creatives.
Absolutely.
Giving people their like pathway in choreography, directing, and producing, and all the things. Like this guy, like definitely should get his flowers, and I'm glad he is tonight.
Yes.
I'm happy to see him get his flowers because I also have a backstory with Chris as well.
Don't we all?
My husband actually discovered Chris at Hollywood High as a teenager for a Mariah Carey special with Debbie Allen.
Yes.
And so he has that backstory, but then I've also collaborated with him. I was assisting him for Christmas Spectacular, what's it called? Christmas Spectacular 2. I assisted the casting in Vancouver, and then my husband produced a video at Universal that he choreographed, and I produced, and he directed. So there's a synergy with here.
Christopher does get around, in the most beautiful way, but he plants his seeds all over, and then he's just so charismatic and he's so caring in the work that you migrate to him, and you're so inspired that you want to continue to work with him and create with him. And I think that's one of his superpowers.
Yeah. And he's just a good human.
Absolutely.
100%.
And that's what we when we're educators too, that's first and foremost that we say, and it just goes such a long way, and that's why he has a career that he has, because he's such a great person.
Speaking of education, our viewers are aspiring professional dancers and dance parents, whom you deal with as well. What advice would you give to a dancer that wants to be a professional when it comes to the business side? What do you feel like this next generation needs to know?
I honestly think they need to understand themselves. I think we are so integrated into a society that pushes you to think and feel like somebody else. And when you're able to identify yourself as an individual person and to find the value of who you are as an individual, then you can push forth your value that people will inevitably want to work with. So understanding your truest self first and foremost is so pivotal and important. And yes, there are trends, and yes, there are people that are doing incredible things, but they're doing that because of who they are, not because of who you are. So finding that individual voice is so valuable and has helped us stay true to who we are as a couple in life, in dance, and in business.
Love that. How about you?
I would just say keep your head down and don't look around so much. And always lead with love, because that goes such a long way. It drives everything. So I think leading with love, you can't go wrong. You'll never lose.
Totally agree. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you both. Congratulations on all your endeavors.
Thank you.
And have a beautiful night.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Kai Etzel.
Kai, you are one of the DAC icons. I've been watching you in rehearsals because you're dancing with my daughter and my other mentees, and you're a superstar.
Thank you so much.
Are you excited about tonight?
Yes, very excited.
What are you most excited about?
I'm excited about everyone cheering, and I like how everyone's happy about the dance.
Everyone's so happy. It's like my favorite part of the whole dance. You and that little dip that you do with your dance partner. Did you guys know each other before this?
Yes.
You did? That's so exciting. And is this your son?
No.
Oh.
We're both Australians.
Well, that's why I thought,
Yes,
I was like, you're both Aussies. So I'm like, is this a student?
No. Yeah, he's part of my dream dance company elite junior team. So seeing him on stage here is amazing. So yeah, very proud of him. Australia represent.
I love that. Well, it's such a pleasure having you. Is this your first time in the U.S.?
No.
No. And how old are you again?
I am 8 years old.
8 years old, and you've been here already.
Yes.
Well, you are going places, and I cannot wait to see you grow up.
Thank you so much.
And have a great night tonight, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'm with Enola Beidar for the second night in a row. I feel like we just keep seeing each other, and apparently we got the same memo when it came to the sparkles.
Yes, I'm so here for it. This is so pretty.
We did not talk about this ahead of time. So.
No.
But you got your rouge lipstick on.
Yes, I got the rouge, so yeah.
So let's talk about last night. That was a really epic performance, and you really delivered. I mean, that was a lot of dancing and singing, which is very hard to do.
Yes.
How do you feel after last night?
I feel so proud. Like, I feel like I've been like doing so many like random performances throughout the year, so it was so cool for me to just like showcase to like dancers and choreographers like what I'm capable of doing besides like, you know, on my TikToks. I feel a lot of people just see me do my Hollywood TikToks, but I feel it's so cool for me to just showcase like what I can actually do like creative wise and choreography and everything. So I was really proud of myself, and I literally had the best time. It was really fun.
I love that. Now tonight is a new night. Are you involved in any way tonight, or are you just here to enjoy the show?
Today I'm just gonna get inspired, enjoy, and I'm here to also see Janet Jackson. I'm so excited.
I know, right?
I've been like thinking about it all day, but yeah, I think tonight's just gonna be me and getting inspired and meeting new people and just watching and appreciating. So I'm excited.
Now, looking back at your career over the years, the little girl that dreamed big, did you ever imagine this moment?
No. I mean, yes. I'm saying no, but yes, no. I'm the type of person that I'm always gonna keep working until I get it. So I obviously imagine me being here, but I don't know, just now living it, I'm like, okay, I did it, and now I have to just keep going. So yeah, I imagined that, but now I'm just like, it just feels like insane to just actually living in this dream.
Well, as a fellow French Canadian, I'm really proud to see you out here, and love always collaborating with you. And
yes, you're the best. It feels so cool to know that we're both French Canadian. Like, it just feels like family, even like if we just met a couple years ago. So yeah.
Well, in case you don't know, we have collaborated on a couple of videos that have not come out yet. We shot at Universal
We worked
Studios.
so hard on those, so I'm so excited for them to see the day. It's gonna come soon.
Yes, we have some good things in the can that we can't wait to share.
Yes.
Well, so good to see you as always. Have a beautiful night.
You look so pretty.
Well, I'm with two very special people in dance, Miss Anita Mann and Jeff Thacker. What are you guys most excited about for tonight?
I'm beyond honored to be here tonight and to be talking to you, first of all. But honestly, tonight represents a life for me that is being fulfilled with philanthropic work. And to be honored by dancers, I don't even know how it gets any better. We just want to do great work tonight. We want to raise a lot of money, and we're here for a very important cause. But it's the best honor to be honored for philanthropy.
Well, I can't wait to see you receive your flowers tonight. Very much deserving. And Jeff, what are you most excited about for tonight?
I think the same thing again for Anita, because, you know, there are philanthropists and there are philanthropists, and Anita is one that doesn't stop giving. And I've said before, it's not about being in the spotlight or being taken center stage. It's who you are to make sure what you do. And without someone like Anita, who, as you know, in the dance world, it doesn't just stop in one, it spreads right across the board. And the dance world and those recipients of Anita's generosity is great. So her generosity tonight is not only just to receive an award, but to acknowledge the Dancers Against Cancer and to give a support and endorsement, because without awareness, it doesn't move forward.
Absolutely. Now, I have two separate questions for each of you. My first with you is looking back on your career, because not many dancers can say that they worked with Elvis Presley. You have worked with incredible TV shows, productions, I had the pleasure of being one of your dancers for the Jerry Lewis Telethon 20 years ago.
At least.
Yes.
When was it? Yeah.
2005 or 6, I don't know, a long time ago. Is there any particular work that you're most proud of?
Well, working with Elvis, obviously Michael Jackson, Lucille Ball, the Muppets, all of that. But I think if you ask me what I was the most proud of, working with the dancers on Solid Gold.
Yes, that was definitely iconic.
The Solid Gold dancers, sometimes I would do it as a joke. I'd say, okay, Nicole, flip over there, walk across there, and then dive into his arms and smile. And she'd say, okay. And they could do everything in 4-inch heels. But I think the concept of the dancers becoming kind of celebrities on their own, the Solid Gold dancers, that gave me so much pride. And to do it for 5 years, 17 numbers a week for 5 years.
I didn't know there was that many. Well, you were a trendsetter. 80s jazz was very much you influenced 80s jazz. Now, Jeff, as executive producer of So You Think You Can Dance, for 18 seasons?
17 seasons.
17 is there a future for more of So You Think You Can Dance? What would the future hold for the show?
I would like to think there is a future for So You Think You Can Dance. It established itself when dance was just starting 20 years ago this year. It's the 20th anniversary this year. And I think what So You Think gave was an opportunity not just for professional dancers like yourselves or like me. It gave openings for dancers no matter where you are. And not only that, we also gave opportunities for choreographers. We got to know the dancers and got to know the choreographers. So the journey of So You Think has been wonderful. I don't know, because I'm not in charge of the network, but I would like to think that if So You Think came back, I would like to look back at our roots. Let's just see what we did for our roots. And like Anita, if to be proud of, I think as a producer, So You Think, I'm more proud over here than anything. It's the most wonderful life enhancer through television. So I've loved seeing 63,000 dancers audition. There's a lot of dancers.
That's the numbers? Wow. Well, you literally
over 63,000 for 17 years.
Over 17 seasons. We'd see 1,300 dancers a day, 3 days a week. That I saw them.
That's incredible. Yeah. Well, your show really, truly gave dancers and choreographers a platform to be seen, to be heard, and to be known in the public eye. How does that make you feel?
It's wonderful, because as dancers, we've always been in the background for some time. And as choreographers, we're still known after craft services and extra drivers. So it now, at least through So You Think and Dancing with the Stars, you now know who the choreographers are and what they do. So you get to know them too. That is so important. And Anita used to come to the dress rehearsals and then come to the shows to watch. So the journey was wonderful. So You Think gave something that I don't believe on television we've seen or since, to be honest. So fingers crossed it will come back. You never know.
Well, I hope it comes back, because I've been coming to the tapings for years and bringing dancers in groups to see the show. So if So You Think You Can Dance continues, I'd love to continue to support.
Well, I would like just to mention from season 2, Donielle Jones, who was Benji's partner. Is she here? Well,
she was here last night. I believe she'll be back.
Well, as you know, she is suffering with stage 4 cancer. And she is a fighter. I tell you, she is a fighter. And so we're all touched. Our families are touched by it. So it's wonderful to come, wonderful to have a wonderful evening, and to have somebody represented with a silent voice that has a loud say.
You know what? Honestly, to have a dancer join us in a fight against anything is so important. But a fight against an incredibly difficult disease that we have to get rid of. We have to keep it moving forward. We have to have more research and development, and it's going to take a lot of private people moving this force together, and dancers are doing it. I'm so proud. And the interesting thing on Solid Gold, which was obviously in the 80s, we put everyone's name on camera. We made the dancers, there's Darcel, there's Beverly, there's Kahea. And to me, to recognize dancers as individuals.
And stars. and stars in their own right. And both of you have done that. So thank you.
Well, we couldn't do it without dancers. We can do it without judges. We can possibly do it without choreographers. You can't do it without the dancers.
And could she be any more beautiful after all these incredible years? I'm so blown away. And what you do to the business side of dance. And it ties in so much to what we're doing tonight. We have to be able to focus on other things. We have to do our, choreography and our dancing. We have to be in shape. We have to keep our body finely tuned. But what you do to help people understand there's more to it. And that's part of what's happening tonight as well. So thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's my mission, too, is to help educate the next generation on the business side so they can actually make it a career and sustainable, fruitful journey. Well, thank you both, and congratulations. Yes, lovely to meet you and see you. I'm with Richard J. Alexander, who is presenting tonight. What award are you presenting?
I'm presenting Debbie Gibson's award. So 1,000,000 years ago, I gave her first job on Broadway as Eponine. When she got fresh out of high school. I read in a magazine that she wanted to be Eponine in Les Mis, and the minute, there was no cell phones back then. It was the dark ages. So I got out of the airport, I ran to the payphone, and I called her and offered her the job, and we've been friends ever since. So, but this is really a stellar night. I mean, I'm thrilled. I know a lot of the people who are being honored tonight, and this is a major, major event. The power and the star power and the power in the room are quite extraordinary. And I'm a jaded New Yorker, so that's saying a lot.
Jaded New Yorker.
Yeah. I'm a jaded New Yorker.
I love that.
You could know the score. Yeah.
Now, are there any exciting projects that you're working on these days you want to plug?
I am, but what is it? I can't really think of anything right now. I drove in from Palm Springs. I didn't drive, but...
or any past work that you're most proud of?
Well, listen, I'm a Broadway guy, so Les Mis, Phantom, Miss Saigon, those are all pretty big.
Incredible.
But they call me the Diva Whisperer, and I'm pretty excited.
Why is that?
Because I've worked with Barbara Streisand, Bette Midler, Ricky Martin, Bernadette Peters, Kristen Chenoweth, Lea Salonga, all of them.
No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
A lot of Carnegie Hall debuts. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing every day when I wake up. I'm so glad you're focusing me, But I'm here for Deborah tonight, and
I can't wait to see her get her flowers.
She's quite a girl, and I knew her mom, who was her momager when I met. She's no longer with us, and she used to keep me in line because don't forget, Deb was a minor then.
Right, of course, she was a child star.
Yeah. So total full-on pop star. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Now, there's a lot of young performers here that would love to be on Broadway.
Yeah.
What advice would you give the next generation when it comes to the business side of dance or just entertainment in general?
That's the easy question, and it's a good one, and it's a focused one, because everything has changed since I was younger, right? I'm going to be 73 this year, and so you studied and you went to school and but because of like YouTube and TikTok, there's no rules anymore. But what you have to do is be rock solid. You can't just be a celebrity with no skill. You won't last. Celebrities who are celebrities and do that really well. And so, people talking about their brands and all that stuff. I believe in all of that if there's somebody leading them. But otherwise, it can be quite chaotic. But training will never win. But as an interesting example, like, have you seen Stick on... It's on Apple TV Plus. Okay. The kid who's starring in it, right, who just got out of high school. I'm Cuban, he's Cuban. We met. His dad sent me his tapes. I go, I don't like to do that, blah, blah, blah. But when I watched the tapes, I went, oh, my God, this kid's not going to college. Some people are ready for entry because of how good the high schools were or what kind of private training or somebody who took them under their wings. And so we met at a Cuban restaurant. I'll never forget it. We're all Cuban. And I said, Peter, what do you want to do when you grow up? You want to be an actor or what, a pilot, like an actor or a fireman? He goes, no, I want to be an actor, but I want to be a great actor. I said, well, that's great news because you're not going to college. So imagine telling the parents this. The father's jaw dropped, but he could enter the workplace already. He had so many unique skills. He could do Shakespeare. He's sort of Shawn Mendes-ish, sort of, except he's his own creature. And he's a big star now, and they're going into season 2. And so I'm really proud. But it takes an educated eye. That's my job, to know what's, trendy, or just somebody who looks hot or whatever, or what they can do. And when I saw his tapes and he was doing Shakespeare and dancing, he got good training at the high school level. So he jumped the 4-year thing. The mother, wasn't into it, and I could see that. And I just said, and I hung up because I said, you asked me what I thought, So you just can't listen to anybody, and you certainly can't listen to your grandmother or relatives who, of course, think
Take advice wisely.
Yes, because they'll say, "Oh, my grandkid is so talented." No, he's not. He stinks. But
some people don't have a full awareness of what real talent is.
Yeah, and it's brutal to have to do it. But when I see something so unique that I'm absolutely certain of, I discovered Leah Michelle at 8 years old. In New York. Her dad ran a deli in the Bronx, and I love the parents. And Lacey Chabert was mine, from Hallmark. She was in Les Mis on Broadway.
So you've discovered a lot of talent.
A lot of talent, yeah. And I work with a lot of talent. So I'm very, very grateful, because I set out to do something and I didn't set out to be a director and a producer. I set out to be a performer, and I was good. But when I saw the other opportunities coming at me, and I was pretty smart, and even though I loved musicals, I knew my Shakespeare, my Ibsen, my Shaw.
Oh, wow.
I went for it.
Well, congratulations to all of your work over the decades and for the lives that you've changed, and looking forward to seeing you on stage tonight.
And I'm thrilled to be here. Thrilled. Like, this is a big deal being here for Deborah.
All right, well, I'm with Tia Stokes. She was our beautiful host for Industry Dance Awards last night. You were fantastic, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I was having a blast. It was so fun.
You're just like the life of the party on stage. And I discovered yesterday that you're not only a dancer and a studio owner and a mom, but a mom of 5?
Yeah, 5 kids. I got 4 boys and 1 little Rosie.
And any dancers in the family?
They're all dancers.
All of them?
All the boys dance since they were 2 years old.
And they're all at the studio?
They're all at the studio, and they play football.
Well, dance can support football. I mean, I think it's a great cross-training.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, totally.
I love that. Now, are you involved in this show tonight, or you get to enjoy the show?
I am involved. I get to present Brielle, my hope story that I brought to DAC last year. And this year she is unable to be with us. Usually I'd be walking the red carpet with her, but she's currently in hospice, fighting for every moment, every day to be able to enjoy. And I think that's such a huge example to all of us, just to remember that this life is so beautiful, and it's these moments that are so precious.
So we're here to fight for Brielle.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, it's always great to see you, and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
can't
so
wait
much.
to see you present and honor her.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you. Love you so much.
I'm with the other Mandy Moore.
Not the singer.
Not the singer, because that is your handle, isn't it?
Nope, not her.
Not her. And you are receiving an award tonight. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's awesome. Anytime anyone wants to give you an award, that's very, very kind. So yeah, very excited.
Well, the last time I saw you, I didn't get to see your face, and you didn't get to see mine because we were in Mass in Vancouver on Zoe's extravagant playlist.
Yep.
Extraordinary playlist. What exciting projects have you worked on lately that you are most proud of, or even just in your career? La La Land, Taylor Swift. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah, it's been a lot. I mean, the latest one I did obviously was Fate of Ophelia with Taylor, which was awesome. And I literally just came from set from a Jim Henson project called Monster Dance, which I'm very excited about. Amazing. Yeah, so straight from set. It was nice. I did my makeup during lunch. That's how we do it as choreographers.
Get it done. Get it done. Now, I know you have, actually I have a fun fact. You were a young dance educator on LADF convention, and I took your class many years ago. Looking back in your career, what have you learned when it comes to the business side of dance that you wish this generation would understand?
Whoa, things like doing your taxes, things like what is a call sheet, things like who's an AD, things like how do I get vested in SAG, all those business things that nobody teaches you about. So yeah, I've learned a lot over the years.
Well, I love that you say that, because in the business of dance mentorship, we actually talk about finances and the unions and etiquette and all those things. So, and you're right, it's not something that, at least I didn't learn that growing up. Anyways, what are you most excited about tonight? Aside from being honored, is there anyone that you're excited to see perform?
I'm excited to talk to Robbie Blue, because I think he's the most exciting thing I've seen in a long time.
I love it. Well, it's so good to see you. Congratulations. I can't wait to see you get your flowers tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm with Chris Judd and wife Kelly Judd. Mommy and Daddy are on a date night tonight. You found a sitter.
We did find a sitter.
We did.
We are out.
And
kind of split it between family and sitter, and yeah, we worked it out.
So what are you guys most excited about for tonight, aside from having a date night?
That's the most exciting part, is that we have a date night and we have some time together. But I mean, already the night's been amazing, just seeing old friends, and it's been a long time since we've seen a bunch of people that I've worked with before, and now that we're gonna, see some folks get celebrated, it's amazing. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I know that you juggle many hats as parents, husband, wife, director, dancer, choreographer, and all of the great things. What are you most proud of looking back on your career, reflecting back?
Oh gosh, what I'm most proud of is that I've been able to sustain.
You're still here.
I'm still here, being still present, still relevant. So yeah, I'm very fortunate, and just blessed, and have a great wife, and we have a beautiful family, and it can't be any more proud of that.
I love that. Well, it's so great to see both of you. See you in the flesh. We talk a lot on Facebook. I love it. I am with Chelsea Hill. What are you most excited about for tonight?
I'm just excited to see everyone and celebrate an incredible cause. I'm honored to be here and be surrounded by so many incredible dancers and individuals. So I'm just excited for the entire night.
I love it. Now, I know you have a convention, I believe, because I was actually at the Sheraton Hotel running my dance event when your dance event was happening, and I absolutely love the work that you do. Anything exciting lately that you've been working on that you want to share?
So we are in the midst of planning our Rolettes Experience 2026, and for the first time ever, we're going to be doing an East Coast and a West Coast. We are planning a fundraiser, Give for Good Impact November, so just really trying to get our word out about what we do with Rolettes Experience and empowering women and children with disabilities and through dance and education.
Well, I appreciate that you're showing other women that they can dance too, and no matter what their abilities are. So congratulations, and great to see you and meet you officially.
I know, and great to meet you. Thank you so much.
And that concludes another episode of the Business of Dance podcast.
We hope you found today's conversation insightful and gained valuable knowledge.
Be sure to join us next time for more inspiring interviews with top professionals in the dance industry.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to The Business of Dance on your favorite platform and take a moment to leave a review. Your feedback is greatly appreciated.
This podcast is brought to you by the Business of Dance online mentorship program to help aspiring professional dancers create their dream dance careers.
Thank you for listening. Until next time.